Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to tarot guidance, general tarot guidance for the rest of October. I know we've only got 8 days left, but I wanted to get something in for you. So hello, welcome to my new office, my new home, my new space. Thank you for all your kind well wishes. Bless you, little cotton socks, you're so sweet to me. All right, it's lovely to be back. Okay, grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. I've got about a third of a cup of black decaf coffee here. Let me know what you've got. All right, this is good for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. All right, my beautiful people, rest of October. I'll be back next week with your first half of November's readings, but let's see what the end of October wants to bring us. All right, Sagittarius, let's bring the camera down and let's see what is going on. Okay, for Sag, please, what's the messages for Sagittarius for the rest of October? Thank you so much. Okay, we've got yin, lovely energy. Chaos and conflict, not so lovely. We've got why? Let's ask a few questions. Let's find out. Never-ending story. Yeah, it does seem to be a theme coming up here for the end of October about sorting out some stuff. Okay, time for a nap. We've got to sort something out, and then we're going to take a step back and have a little nap. All right, we'll find out some more. Let's add in the tarot. That's the wisdom of the oracle, by the way. All the cards I used are linked below, including the links to my books that you can see behind me on the bookshelf, and my website and all that bump. All right, this is the Tarot of Dreams for my Sagittarius. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Queen of Wands in the centre of your reading. Lovely. We've got the Moon. And we've got the Five of Coins. Meh. We don't particularly like that. We'll find out what's going on. Okay. We have the Fool. New beginning. With Death. Look at all these major arcana cards coming up. My goodness me. With the Empress, the Seven of Wands, and Strength. You've got a lot of power in this reading, Sagittarius. A lot of power. Look at this. We've got 2 in this row and 4 in this row of major arcana. 6 out of 10. Right, major arcana cards mean that the majors are about significant, important, big stuff events, all right? The minors are more the day-to-day, nitty-gritty, meat on the bones detail type thing, all right? So when we can see 6 out of 10 major arcana cards, it's like, this is big stuff going on for you here, all right? This last bit of October is going to be significant for you, Sagittarius. So, let's see what they want to say. Let's get you the affirmation card. These are mine from hoping to have in the original deck. And we have got, I am proud of me. All right. Be very proud of you, please. All right. Acknowledge you. What else? I want one of these. Okay. These are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards. And we have trust. Trust. Don't worry. Everything is unfolding perfectly. The universe is taking care of it. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on then, because this is big. You might want to, stop washing the dishes for a minute and kind of really pay attention. It's like I sound like a school teacher, don't I? Pay attention in class. All right. But there is some very important stuff going on for you, Sag. Okay. Right, the centre of your reading, Queen of Wands. This is the key energy, the central card, all right? So the Queen of Wands, fire energy like you, Sag. We have this energy here of determined, decisive, empowered value. I know my value. I know my worth. I know what I deserve, and I'm going to damn well have it, okay? So in this energy of I'm making things happen. I'm not just kind of looking at it and being in victim mode or brushing it under the carpet and ignoring it. No, I'm sorting it out from a place of empowered passion because I'm worth it, because I deserve it, because I can. Nice. All right. So let's start over here with yin then. The yin energy is the feminine to be, to allow, to be in the flow, to be trusting the intuition, to be listening to the inner guidance, to just be going with the flow in a very easy way. The yang is the masculine to do, but the yin is I'm feeling into it. Before I can do anything, I need to feel it. I need to feel into it. I need to really feel where I'm going with this and what's going on. So as I feel into it, I'm communicating, right, Knight of Swords, with myself. I'm going into my feelings, my emotions, my health, my energy. I'm feeling the whole thing. And then from that place of feeling, I'm communicating with myself clearly, that awareness, right? That awareness. And through communicating with yourself, being proud of you and trusting those feelings, you can begin to move into this new beginning that wants to come in. We've got the Fool next to Death, right? So the beginning, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning of something new, the ending of the old. Now, the ending of the old is going to be a little bit turbulent, chaos and conflict. It's 33. That's a master number of expansion and growth. Now, it doesn't have to be negative. It sounds negative, chaos and conflict, but it can be incredibly positive, like moving house. It's chaotic. You start dismantling your house like I did and packing everything up. There's chaos. It's crazy. You can have internal conflict, like, should I take this? Should I leave it? What should I do? There can be conflict within you and around you, but it's like, it's all part of that move. It's all part of that shift. It's all part of that ending. So there is something ending and beginning here, and it needs to happen. It's meant to happen. So kind of roll with it, right? The chaos. I hate chaos. I'm a Virgo. I hate chaos. I like everything in its place. You know, I'm a list girl. Everything is organized. So moving house to me is really hard because it's disorganized and it's chaotic. Like Friday, in 2 days' time, I have got an oven cleaner, a decorator, a plumber, a carpet fitter, all come in the same day. And it just fell like that, and I rolled with it. And I'm like, okay, it's going to be incredibly chaotic on Friday, but it'll be so worth it by the end of the day because almost everything will be done in one go. But do you see what I mean? It's exciting. I can sit there and go, oh my God, it's going to be a nightmare. Or I can sit here and say, okay, it's going to be a little bit crazy, but look at where you're going to be by the end of the day. You're going to have all that done. So we want to sort of roll with it, all right? Which is what the yin energy is. We're going to roll with it, all right, my beautiful people? So we're going through this shift. Now the Hermit is here. This is saying, bring the light into yourself. What do I need from this? What's important to me? I don't need to light the way for everybody else. I just need to light the way for myself. So I'm bringing my attention into me and I'm looking at why. Why am I doing this? What is this chaos? Why am I bothering? Why do I want this new beginning? Why is it important? All right. Now, we can do the why like a whiny child. Why? I used to hate that word when my children were little. Why? But it's important because it's how we learn. All right. When you think about a toddler, why are we doing that? Why? They're learning. All right. You're learning by asking yourself those questions. Why is this important to me? Why is it not important to me? Why? All right, where there's the book of knowledge here that she's holding, right, that she's, looking at with the wings, the angel wings around it. Number 31 is a 4, and 4s are about your foundations, so everything that's sort of your structure. So why is this new beginning important? Why is this ending important? What is in this for me? From a place of empowered, focused, determined, self-worth, self-respect, self-love, we step into from that the Empress energy, which is this beautiful Venus-led creative flow of creating a beautiful life. That's what you are doing. You're creating this beautiful life. So as you examine and you're asking why, you want to look at this never-ending story with the moon underneath it. The moon is what's hidden, all right? Now, the never-ending story is about a repeated cycle. It just keeps coming back. And she's sitting there with her hand on her head like, oh, my days, I thought this was done. All right, something wants to end here. That's why the death card is here with the Fool. Something wants to end, something new wants to begin. So what is this never-ending story that is impacting your heart? All right, so this can be a repeated pattern with a family member, with a relationship, with a friend, with a situation at work, that it just keeps happening over and over, and it hurts your heart. You detach from your heart. You kind of, oh, it's just hard. So we want to look at it. We want to examine it, right? The moon is bringing everything up to the surface. Let's ask the questions, let's let it come up, then we can step into this Seven of Wands. This is the card of defending your position, protecting your position, the courage of your convictions to say, I am going to step back from this. Time for a nap. There's Mr. Fox curled up in the moon, right, having a little sleepy boys. Okay, time for a nap. This is basically saying we're going to feel it. We're going to allow whatever change needs to happen, even if it's a bit chaotic. We're asking ourselves these questions. We're looking at what is a repeated thing that we need to finally step back from. Now, the fear is that as I step back from that I will be all alone and I will struggle. Right, the Five of Coins is a card of the victim energy. I haven't got enough money, I haven't got enough support, I'm all by myself, nobody loves me. It is far from the Queen of Wands, right? Because she's just in her power. So don't worry about this. It's why the Strength card is underneath. Okay, so yes, this will come up a little bit as you step back. You will feel a sense of, oh my God, what have I done? But then step into your strength and your courage. And as you do, you allow that confidence to come up to say, I know I'm doing the right thing. I need to step up and step into my power. I need to defend myself. I want to create this beautiful life. I want this new beginning. I want to allow this ending to happen. I'm proud of me and I'm going to trust. So any part of this that comes up, I'm just going to acknowledge it, allow it to move through me, and release it. Okay, let's find out a little bit more. Let me grab a mouthful of coffee. Okay, all right, I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Let's find out a little bit more for Sagittarius, please. It's going to mean different things for different people, this reading, if it resonates for you at all. Okay, if it doesn't, watch one of your other signs. You know, your sun and your rising are the strongest ones. But we've got clarification coming out with the Death card again. This is saying, the universe is saying, something needs to end here. It's meant to end. You're not doing anything wrong by ending something. It's being guided. This is a time of endings and new beginnings. All right? Okay, tell me more. We've got a couple of flippers. There you go. Look, there's the World with the Three of Wands. See, the ending with death brings complete closure. Finally, fully, no more never-ending story. This is the end, total, done, dusted, finished, right? So something big is ending here. It could be a job, it could be a marriage, it could be an addiction, it could be, well, anything really, but this is something significant, Sagittarius, okay? The ending of a cycle is massively important for you. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Moon with the Three of Swords reversed and the High Priestess. I really like that. All right, again, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas out of 6. You've got the Three of Swords in reverse, which is saying that heartache, that heartbreak is done. It's dusted. It's behind you. We can move on. We can heal. We can let it go. Right, you see, with the never-ending story, do you see the heart is in the little bubble under the car, under the top, right? That she's disconnected from her heart because her heart was hurting. All right, we do that, don't we? We close it down. But here we are now, the ending of that pain in the heart, because we have allowed it to end, to move on, to say that's done. And it's being led by your High Priestess, your higher self. Let's just get it in focus for you. Okay. your higher self. Look at her free. She's stretching. She's liberated. She's just in this beautiful energy because she knows this cycle. And for some of you, this has been a 10, 12, 18-year cycle. It's done. It's finished. We're going into a brand new beginning. And this is absolutely meant to be. All right. Let's get some angel cards to give you some further guidance. This is the Angels of Atlantis. Final messages for Sagittarius, please. We've got Raziel with faith. Raziel again with dreams. And Raziel again with intuition. All right, look, there's loads of different we've got Jophiel, Michael, Shamael, Uriel. We've got all sorts of different angels in this deck. And you've got Raziel, beg your pardon, coming out 3 times. So I want you to tap into the energy of Archangel Raziel because he is with you. All right. So we've got faith. We're going to have faith that this ending is meant to be, and allow the starlight all around you to just trust and flow. Remember, we started with the yin energy of going with the flow. So we're going to dream our new world into being. All right. Dream into being and trust your intuition, which is why we've got the High Priestess here. Trust your intuition, trust your inner guidance, listen to your inner knowing, because you know that's why you're asking the whys, that's why you're asking yourself the questions. So allow the answers to come up, trust them, flow with it. You've got this. All right. I want to give you a unicorn card. Nobody else has had one of them, but they're asking me to give you a unicorn card. Okay. Oh, that'll be the one then. All right. Lovely. Let me bring it up so I can show you properly. Okay. The freedom of truth. Number 12. That's the number 3, which is expansion. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. You know, and I'm not calling you a liar, all right? But we tend to, we play down, don't we? Don't want to upset anybody, don't want to rock the boat, don't want that chaos and conflict. But as we communicate honestly with yourself, first of all, because if you don't know, sure as hell anybody else doesn't know, get clear with yourself first, and then communicate honestly with others. All right, so Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for this last 8 days of October. I hope it was helpful. Massive, significant time for you. If it was helpful, you know what to do. Give it a like, share, and if you haven't yet, and why haven't you? Subscribe, hit that little bell icon. It's free, you know, okay? All right, my beautiful people. I'll be back next week with your first half of November's readings. Thank you for spending this time with me. You have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.